Hey fire signs, it is Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a topical reading for you on Friday. I haven't done this in a little while. This is a reading of, oracle stories. And it's also going to allow you to see literally all the decks I've created except for one. And so you can see them. And we'll get started here. So it's going to take me maybe a minute or two to lay everything out. So if you want to fast forward, feel free. All right, so the first deck here is the Sunny Forest Tarot Awakening Journey. All right, that's the first card that we're going to pull. The second card for you, for your story, is right here, and it's the Sunny Forest Tarot Words of Light and Clarity. Whoops. All right, and then we have Sunny Forest Tarot Soulmate Blocks and Flow. The deck that I've used the most in a lot of the general readings is the next one, which is the Messages of Clarity from your Soul Connection. Whoops. You can really lay these out in any way to get your story, to get your answers. And then this is the Sunny Forest Tarot Messages from Divine Timing, so past, present, future. This is another deck that you've seen probably more than anything in the general readings. This is the Messages of Chakra Wisdom. The next one is the newest deck, which is Sunny Forest Tarot Memorable Moments. And finally, Sunny Forest Tarot Messages of Light and Alignment. All right, so we're going to look at these messages first, and then we'll expand on the story using tarot, okay? All right, so let's see what we have. Let's start off with the Awakening Journey deck. And we have third eye experiences. So what is that? What is that about? If you've had it, if you've experienced it, you know what that is, okay? Literally, that is about visions, having premonitions. Usually the way that I describe it is this usually happens when either you're just waking up or you're just falling asleep. So it almost feels like you're awake, but you're partially awake, partially asleep. And it's like you're dreaming while you're awake, but again, falling asleep. and once it's like you go in and out of awareness, and you can see things, like if you close your eyes and you see only black, okay, or only darkness, that is, you might hear things, but you may not see things. You can see different colors, different shapes. You can feel like you're moving through the universe. You can literally get downloads and messages through things that you see. It's something that you have to pay attention to, and it's an interesting experience. I feel like it's challenging to hone this skill. Okay, for sure. And, so different people are at different levels, but, third eye experiences, are beautiful and are a gift. So if that's something that you're experiencing, that's beautiful. This might be something that somebody, that you're connected to is experiencing. Somebody might be getting information about you this way. Okay? All right, so let's see what we have here. Ooh, we have sexy, confident, feminine, or masculine, very seductive. So this person sees you as very sexy, very alluring, very confident, okay? Very fiery. That's a very fiery energy. That's beautiful. So what are they seeing in their, in their third eye experiences? I feel like it's you, or you seeing them. What do we have here? Unspoken feelings. So this could be a block when it comes to the connection between the two of you. There's an awareness between the two of you. You might find each other very sexy, very confident, very seductive in the, in the smallest ways. Like, I feel like somebody finds somebody's hands particularly beautiful, or particularly very masculine or very feminine. Confidence is, can be something as simple as, a smile, or the way somebody is well-spoken, or the way they put themselves together. Ladies, sexy is not a size or a shape or an age, okay? It's an attitude. And, if you think back over your life, seriously, you probably have found somebody attractive, not because of how they looked, right? It was because of a confidence and a sexiness that they had. And it wasn't necessarily about, all the generic things that we think are good looking. Good looking with no confidence, or good looking with no personality, or good looking with no sense of humor is, what is it? It's a pretty box. That's it. But there's nothing inside. So somebody here has unspoken feelings, and that can trigger third eye experiences. What do we have here? My truth about you is haunting me. Okay, so when feelings are unspoken, okay, and that goes on for a period of time, what happens? It starts to haunt you. If you find yourself saying, why can't I get this person out of my mind? Why can't I get this person out of my visions that are happening at night or in the morning? I still find this person incredibly sexy and confident and seductive when I see them, hear them, watch them, right? So this feels very mutual. Like, I feel like it could go either way. And this person, whatever their truth is about you, it's haunting them because they didn't say it. They didn't express it. at least not to the extent that they should have. And that's how they feel. What do we have here? Okay, so we've got a message from the past. It says, the moves I made were hindered by desire and lack of clarity. Okay, so this is coming together. So whatever moves they made in the past around you were hindered by desire. So again, we go back up to this person finds you very, very sexy, very confident, very seductive. And that led them to not be able to speak their true feelings. And they might have muffed it up. They might have clammed up. They might have gone quiet. They just were not able to get the words out. And the truth about you is haunting them. They were hindered by their desire and lack of clarity. They didn't know exactly how you felt. They didn't know for sure. So they might not have done anything about it. So what is this? What do we have? Okay. So this person is saying to you, and this is coming from the sacral chakra, okay, which is coming from a place of emotional and sexual desire. It says, I want to be unlike any other to you. This is pretty, wow. This is fiery. This is very fiery. And very, there's like a lost love romantic feeling about this. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, so this card, we have no longer. So when this card comes up, and there are a few cards like this in this deck, we pull another card. No longer. Attractive. One more. Indignant. Ooh, what's this about? All right, so I feel like this is interesting because I feel like this is this person's energy. They no longer feel attractive, and it could be because this never came into fruition. So they might have felt like, you know what, fire sign is off the table. This fire sign does not find me attractive. I'm kidding myself. I messed up. And, and they're being a little bit indignant about it. So if this is somebody that is regularly around you, they might be giving you the cold shoulder. And it's because they don't feel attractive within themselves around you, because something, I feel like they did it to themselves because they withheld, they kept their feelings, under wraps. They know they did this. They're indignant because, they simply know that they didn't take the action that they should have. They were hindered by their desire. They want, and they still want, to be like any other when it comes to you. They want to be your one and only. They want to have the impact on you the same way that you have an impact on them. They're indignant because they feel like you have the leg up, because they know that they are so hindered by their desire and their lack of clarity when it comes to you. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. All right, so then we have, look at, feelings of despair will be replaced with hope and faith. So right here, I feel like these are some feelings of despair. All right, but I feel like when it comes to your person here, I feel like the feelings of despair will be replaced with hope and faith towards this connection. They might be in kind of a down place right now. So let's see. Let's pull some tarot. I actually want to pull this card first, the feelings of despair will be replaced with hope and faith. Why is that? Why? Six of Swords. So I feel like they're going to free themselves in some way. They're going to free themselves in order to give or get some of this clarity that they had or that they were lacking in the past. I feel like they're moving towards a clearer, calmer energy, because this energy here, you know, feels very low vibration. So let's see what we have here. Five of Wands. Okay, so this makes sense. They no longer feel attractive because they feel like there's a lot of competition for you. And they don't know. Five of Wands is about not knowing where they stand with you. Okay, so maybe you're no longer interested. Maybe you're not. Maybe their hope and faith means that they're able to move towards somebody else. But there is a lot of desire and, you know, real sacral energy up here. They want you. This is primal, very primal energy. What's this truth about? The Lovers. Are you kidding me? All right, so you might be dealing with a Gemini first of all. But again, this is about, Lovers is about the connection and the sexual attraction is there with the potential of love. Okay? So this is what is haunting them about you. Okay? They think that they have a lot of competition for you. All right, so let's see. Unspoken feelings. Ace of Pentacles. So, I feel like this person got as far as you know, they planted a seed, or they think they planted a seed with you. They think that they let you know what their intentions were. And that's why this person is so messed up over you, because they feel like, even though it doesn't make sense, but they feel like that you might have quietly rejected them. And for some of you, you might have. But I feel like this person who you might see as very, very confident, very attractive, somebody that you would absolutely go out with or, you know, have a connection with, you know, that real deep layer that they have, they might not see themselves as confident and sexy as they see you. Again, I feel like they feel like you have the power here. Like this is somebody that will just fall over for you. They're so sexually attracted to you. It's unbelievable. What are these third eye experiences about? You guys, Ace of Cups. This person is just, if they're not in love with you already, they're falling in love with you. Okay? They're just completely enraptured by your energy. That is beautiful. And the number 60 breaks down to the number 6, which is about love and harmony. I feel like there's a ton of potential here. Ton of potential. You know, so if there's somebody that is around you that you always wondered about, that you always thought, gosh, it would be nice to spend some time with them, you might want to take a double take with that person. All right, so let's see. All right, so card of Leo. And this person wants to be unlike any other to you. And this might be speaking directly to a Leo. But this takes this takes strength to communicate. But I feel like this in particular is speaking to a Leo. But it could be obviously any fire sign, but this is about strength in order to communicate that they want to be your one and only. All right, so what's this sexy card about? Wow, Queen of Cups. Man. So this has the potential of everything you could possibly want if this is the right person for you. Queen of Cups, this person, not only do they find you completely sexy and confident and seductive, and they love the way you move, they love your hands, ladies, they might love your hair, but they're falling in love with you. They are falling in love with you, and if this is about a connection that is already together, I feel like they're falling in love with you again. And it could have been because there was some competition that stimulated this person or stimulated this connection again. All right, so this person is having, you or this person are having third eye experiences, about this, beautiful love connection. I feel like both of you have a, this is the one feeling. It's taking a lot of strength, for this person to possibly communicate that they want to be like, they want to be like your only person, obviously they do. This messages of the past, the moves I made were hindered by desire and lack of clarity. So what moves did this person make in the past that might have been maybe a little bit clumsy? The Unknown card. They didn't do anything. All right, so yeah. All right, so they didn't know what they were doing, okay? And it's because they were completely hindered by this desire. I don't think I have ever seen a reading that has showed more desire and more, more possibility for really a true love connection here. And I feel like this person thought that they were getting things started. They thought they planted the seeds, okay? When they didn't get the reaction they wanted, what happened? Their truth about you is haunting them. The lovers, the connection, the sexual attraction was huge. The message of the past is the moves they made were hindered by desire and lack of clarity. Lack of clarity, this could be the Unknown card. They didn't know really what to do in this scenario. And I feel like this could be their energy right now, as they no longer feel attractive. They're indignant about it because they feel like there's competition for your affection, and they don't know where they stand with you, and they're just beside themselves. They just, seriously. But I feel like they're moving towards feelings of despair will be replaced with hope and faith. Possibly because, you might have a realization that you have been missing certain things when it came to this person. Now, in a general reading, it can go back or, either way. This could be you with somebody else, but I feel more so that this is the energy of the person that you're dealing with. So if you think that the person that you're around, who's kind of quiet, may not be saying a lot, may talk to you every now and then, They have it bad. They have it bad for you, fire signs. All right. Fire signs, that is what I have for you for this Oracle Stories reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are looking for a personal reading, don't hesitate to reach out. I will respond quickly and we'll get you taken care of. Otherwise, I will talk to you next week. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.